See what the heck this is. Select a buff. Orden? What is this? Off-tune level efficiency increase? What does that mean? Oh, Ultimate res is reduced to 0. Interesting. Accumulate off-tune level. The enemy enters mistune once their off-tune level is full. Transform to Karasaur during this time to attack the enemy receiving their off-tune level on hit. Enemy enters mistune immediately when some of their attacks are countered or scheduled to dodge. During the time, users perform tune break to attack the enemy without resetting their off-tune level. Is there a point to resetting it? I don't know. We'll know when we get in. Uh, oh. After triggering the tune break, you get a buff. Isn't this just all about always better than this? I feel like 80% crit damage is better than 80% attack. I'm not sure about damage application though. I don't. Hmm. What's the damage calculation? Actually, I could do the math really quickly. Damage. Ow. Formula. Ow. What does this damage situation look like? Because sometimes in games it's really complex, sometimes it's not. Damage calculation, damage formula is damage equals base damage times resistances times bonus. That's interesting, but base damage has its own effect. Base damage is base ability damage, which is the scaling, plus flat damage, plus percent flat bonus. Interesting. Uh, oh, this is... Okay, hold on. There's a lot of different parts to this. Oh, dear. Okay, so ability attribute refers to the stat on which a given ability scales. Ability scale of attack almost motion value is the multiplier. Okay, so that's interesting because that's about what I expected. Is flat flat damage and flat damage bonus percent is the amount of additional damage which is added to the base damage. And the resistances are calculated using the following formula: this is res multiplier times defense multiplier times reduction, defense damage reduction total. Reduction total. There's a lot to this. Hmm. I wish I had just like one long like formula I could use that doesn't have to like tell me what each individual thing meant. Uh, I really don't know. It's hard to tell which of these is better without having the full thing. I don't know. I wait a minute. Oh, you can select two. Okay, but is like one of these plus this better, or both of these together better? There's like three options there. There's also this, but it's like a one-time buff, so doing it over and over again, I don't feel like it's super useful. But I'm pretty sure it's only while it's broken. Or it lasts 30 seconds. I think I'm gonna just get both of these. Why not? This is just an attribute. Oh wait, hold on. This is exactly the team I wanted to build before before the thing ended. Neat. Okay, I think I'll just do that. I don't care that's lower recommended. Shut up. You're the one that's setting everything to 90. I don't have max level. Okay, so now it gives a tutorial. That's interesting. That it doesn't only does it once you go in. Okay, so there's a bit more to what was said in there. Huh. Hello. I don't know how I was still hitting you. These are some interesting boxes that don't follow the model. Wrong one. Fuck, I'm resetting. Are you kidding me? Ah, I keep access. I wish there was a way to switch back immediately, but there's not. And it really sucks. Nope, freeze. Ow.
A pivotal moment. Stress points map flicker into form. Structural collapse. Break apart.
Shut. I don't have all day.
Don't stand in my way.
Come on. Reduce to dust. I'm off duty. It's your turn. That's a wrap.
250k. Apparently, I still wasn't in the counter state there.
Bluebird, be my salvation. Purify. Over there. In the name of imperative. Nothingness. Deconstructed.
I like having the shield.
Break apart.
No guns. I don't have all day.
Actually, I forgot which ability specifically gives the shield. Oh no, I have it from something. Doesn't matter. Press button since things happen. Neat. Okay, what'd I get for that? I think I needed to hit like what, 1100? Oh, it's why is it L3? Why is it L3? That's such a weird button. It's not even square like it normally is. What? That's weird. And I got 100. I think they're all the same, right? Yeah, all of them are 100. Yeah, because it's 600 total and there's 6 stages. It doesn't scale up with each other. Am I still in the Dreamless area? I think I am. I am. Oh, I don't even have enough for a pull. Damn. Oh, what did I just see? What is in here? Why do they show up every time I get more of these? Go away. I'm going to make this thing stop tracking. There we go. We have Crownless, Impermanence Heron, Dreamless, Century Construct, and Fallacy of No Return, which I just fought earlier. And it was surprisingly easy. It felt like I felt like it was supposed to be stronger than that, but I think I just struggled the first time I fought it. Okay, so there's new stuff in here. Oh, Storm Disruption. Okay, so this one's still the same. Tune Break creates a thunderstorm. 6,000% electric damage, but what's the damage being based off of? You can't put a percent there and not like put like a damage what the damage is multiplying off of. This is an internal lightning does electric damage. Target registers and team deal damage figure once every 0.5 seconds. Interesting. So to be equal to this one, it would have to be 0.5 seconds every 30 seconds. Is that enough time? That's 60 times. Oh yeah, it's the exact amount. So these are technically doing the same amount of damage. Hey, what's the point? These are the same damage numbers. They're both 6,000. Raid tune break and increase the tune break damage. I mean, I guess you could do both of them together. It's not really any benefit over each other. Why not? So obviously it's doing something with Electro. There's not even Electro characters in here. Okay. What does this dude do again? He's a healer.
To which stage will life guide us next?
Please go down.
Well, whatever it is, I'll play my role to the fullest.
Yeah, the game Emerald Genesis. I was expecting like something healing related, but it's not. Interesting. Like, game, its effect is like damage based. That's weird. What's he do? Just look at the scaling real quick. Like he's supposed to do. Oh my dear God! What? Oh, first of all, there's all the state. There's also normal damage. Yeah, but once you get to midair, midair stage attack stage 1, midair attack stage 1 charge attack, midair attack stage 1 flip, midair charge attack stage 1 slash, midair attack stage 2, midair attack stage 2 charge attack, midair attack stage 2 flip, midair attack stage 3 flip, midair attack 4. What the heck? He has 4 stamina costs because he has 2 of each. Skill is just damage, and then it's like an extra plunging attack. This is so confusing. 40.8 times 2 plus 81.59 plus 163.17 times 2 plus 1142. The damage of everything else is like small, and then you get to the last hit and it's like 1100 damage percent. Like what? Then it is healing, which is based on energy. Wait, 568 plus 1.99. It's like the 560 is the base one, but then it's scaling off of every 1% of energy. You could have just said energy regen. You didn't need to specify per 1% because that's what that means. Because it can only be in a. I don't. Can it be decimals? I guess it can be decimal. I don't. You could just include the decimal though. To be fair, well, that's confusing. As healing is all energy regen scaling. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. He's completely ER. He's like primarily ER scaling. No wonder this is like ER based. To increase his damage. I guess, yeah, so that does actually help with the scaling of the healing anyways. He didn't need the healing bonuses, I suppose. I mean, also they did give him healing bonus. I'd assume they would. They did not. Fascinating. What's his main slot then? What's his main slot? What's his stat up here? Because I imagine these are like ER and attack. Would be my guess. Can the top one be ER as well? I have no idea. Interesting. I don't know if I want to use him, but that's interesting. They gave us Lupa, and I kind of want to use her because she's really fun. She's really fun by herself, is the thing. There's a bunch to read here, obviously, but like reading through all this takes forever. Wait, hold on. Attacking Overlord class or Calamity class targets gives her damage bonuses? Also, I just noticed she doesn't have the main damage dealer stat. I do not understand how they give the things at the top because it makes no sense to me. Because like I was building Sanhua, and at some point I looked at the thing and realized, wait a minute, there's no primary damage thing in here. And I was confused because I built her, and I'm going to keep it that way as a main DPS, but she doesn't have it in there for some reason. Like, some of the things that show up at the top just don't make any sense to me. Like, the fact that Lupa is not put in here as, like, main damage dealer is weird to me. Is there any character in here that's made? Yeah, for some reason Phoebe is main damage dealer, and I can kind of see it, but she's really awkward to use that way. I only use her sometimes because I find it kind of fun to occasionally to use her as a main DPS, especially since using her otherwise is going to not really work most of the time because enemies have too little HP most of the time. But the fact that she's main damage dealer doesn't make sense to me. Like, Donjin is not main damage dealer. They insist on you using Arrow Rover by themselves, despite the fact that they're not. They don't even put them as main damage dealer themselves either. Plus, they put Arrow Erosion there, but Arrow Rover can only apply Arrow Erosion by taking away the effects of Spectra. Like, there's only a few characters in the game, I think, that Arrow Rover can actually apply Arrow Erosion with. I don't. I think these two are the only two I own that do it. Actually, no, you two. Well, except you already apply it. Like, Arrow Rover can only apply Arrow Erosion by taking away the other DOT effects and turning them into Arrow Erosion. Which is a weird way of doing it. Oh, God. Ow. It's a very weird way of doing it. Like, this is a one that makes sense to me. Like, a lot of the others don't. Like, this dude, to me, is a main damage dealer. I was doing a lot of stuff in the early game with him. Mortaffy, I feel like, is a main... weirdly enough, a lot of the early game characters don't show up as main damage dealer. Tao-Chi doesn't. Yang doesn't. Yohu, that makes sense. But Mortaffy, it doesn't. Yuan Wu doesn't. Sanhua doesn't. Donjin doesn't. Like, why? It's so weird. So I basically just have to ignore them for the most part at this point. Like, the only one I find to have any, like, amount of consistency is support and healer. Is the only one I can find with any, like, proper consistency. A lot of the, like, damage amplifications are actually technically consistent, but that's like every character has those. Because of this, or not, where is it? Oh yeah, outro skills, the first one. That's just because of outro skills. Well, most of them do. Some of them just deal damage. Resident skill damage amplified. Heavy attack damage bonus. Coordinated attack amplified. Oh wait. This one's a weird one. Wait, no, it's just more damage. Restores resonance energy. Like, yeah, anyways, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. I do want to use Lupa, but... since Liberation... I do have Liberation damage buff. I think I could just do, like, this, I guess. Branson last, because he's the healer. Maybe, that'll work. I'm interested to see... It's confusing that they did electric. They let the electro damage, but didn't put any electric characters in. It would have made sense, but they decided not to, I guess, for some reason, for whatever reason. And it's not like using the different elements really matters. The elements themselves don't do anything in game. It's just the color of your damage. That's literally it. The elements do nothing in this game. Yeah, I love this. I love that she has, like, a faster run, so, like, if you're in an area where you're not allowed to fly, like in here, she's, like, actually a good character for movement. That reminds me, I do want to wait for a rerun of hers. I don't know if they had a rerun of her or not, but I'm going to assume no. She's a character I want to rerun for, though right now I'm going to work for her. Frolova, bring stop working. And Bling, because apparently she's in the game. Ow! Okay, I forgot that Crownless immediately attacks you if they start with the weapon.
With me. All or nothing.
I didn't remember how to play this character, so give me a bit. Alright, there's a mid-air attack thing I have to do. that it? No.
Got some attack. Glory in the corner with me. Together we that again.
My blade be reduced to cinders. My fire.
Cover. Take 4.
Yeah, I don't like the transformation ones as much.
Triumph at the staircase. Die, evil.
70k. Oh, there's a hold attack here, isn't there? Hold on. Can't open this menu in here. I should have read that beforehand. Whatever.
Meet with me.
It's fine.
Into the spotlight. Shame. With me to victory.
Let the flames rise!
Did that kill? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool attack to end on. Cool. Yeah, I don't really remember how she works, so it makes sense that I would be sitting there like, wait a minute, how does she work again? I haven't gotten her since I had to do the story. My current average resonance, does it refer to the, hold on, if I do this. Okay, so it is, I thought it was talking about like my entire thing. I was like, what? Okay, so interesting. I don't actually know what Shorekeeper does. I think Shorekeeper would be a replacement for Verena, though. Let's see what we got. So she does traction, interestingly. I love Shorekeeper, but I don't know what she actually does. So this will be interesting. Hit or launch, tapping the dodge button also immediately recover the interruption, trigger a successful dodge. Wait, what? Visitor to launch in the air can land when standing if they're close to the ground. This effect can be triggered up to 5 times. All your party members damage up to step up to 15%. Interesting. Resistance skills, strikes to be falling in perimeter, summon 5 tips for butterflies, try and track and attack a target, dealing special damage. Can be performed in midair. Outer stone. Okay, so it's just continuous HP. Off field, that's something I feel like I need more of. Well, more of while also being noticeable, because sometimes I just don't notice when Verina's or Baja's healing ends. It was easy to tell when Donjins ended, because Donjins ended when the shield disappeared. It's interesting skill. It falls into the interstellar realm. For every 0.2% of Shorekeeper's energy regen, all party must gain 0.01% increase of crit rate up to 12.5%. Fascinating. She gives crit rate. That I feel like should be inside of her, like in like the buff things at the top. That's interesting. Residual skill within the interstellar realm evolves into super null stellar realm. Interesting. The effective range for every 0.1% of Shorekeeper's energy regen, all party must gain a 0.01% increase of crit damage up to 25%. Interesting. Huh. That's her ult. Collapse core, transforms the effect plus targets. 25 collapse core, so we're into the next big attack. Let's take a collapse core to affect star butterfly. And Shorekeeper has 5 segments of empirical data. Casting heavy attack will consume all segments to pull nearby targets. Collapse core transform to star butterflies. We're using this 5 segment cast a mid attack with butterflies. Should be pulled in 5 segments per data. That's going to be basic attack 1, 2, or 4. 2 segments, basic attack C3. 1 segment, mid-air attack. 1 segment from dodge counter. Interesting. I think I'm going to do this team, but with her instead. What do we have here? Spectrum. 60%. Yeah. What? That's insane. Her damage doesn't need to be increased. I'm just gonna say that outright. Sonny doesn't need more damage, but I don't know, man. I might just. Oh, not you. Stop. Nope. I'm getting out of range.
It's arduous.
Okay, I do not remember where the dodge spots are in that. I hate that attack. Oh my god, I don't have my teleport.
It's my duty. Astral modulation.
I haven't seen these yet. Okay, she doesn't need much damage as expected.
Feeling of pain. Yeah, loaded.
I don't have all day.
I should have all the stacks anyways. Yeah, I do.
I'm off to
This better not change me back to normal. Thank god it does not.
Don't stand in my way.
Oh my god. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, I hate it when enemies teleport. It's such stupid bullshit. Okay, that attack took 3 years to come out.
Answer me. Mover, be my salvation. In the name of imperative, I engraft you anew. Worry not. Loading. Transform. Sentinel protection. Descent. Doesn't hurt. I'm okay.
I've seen Nitro Scale.
I call upon the sentinel.
See the crit damage buff.
I don't do overtime.
I'm just gonna ignore your damage and just hit through it. Oh my, what just happened? Oh, there are 2 of these motherfuckers.
Reduce to dust. Now I have a report to write. Come on.
Yeah, I have no idea when this thing's attacks are. I haven't really fight this thing.
Judgment time. Crystals, give me strength. Power of the sentinel. Leave it to me. In war with time. Terminate. Load. Sentinel protection. Together we stand. Power of the sentinel. I call upon
No
the
go.
sentinel.
I can spread on the meeting. Knock some heads around. On your reduce to dust.
Damage is there. Bonk.
What the
Did not get to see the damage. Oh, 200k.
waste of time.
Man, the other attack still does way more damage. I'll be real. I kind of wish. I feel like the scaling of the final attack is actually less than I expect it to be. Is that weird? I feel like the damage, I feel like as the final attack it should do more damage, but I think that's just because the damage in the state is just so high anyways. And it also just makes it look bad. Come on. I can imagine if it was just this one. No. I'm at like 50, I think. I have no idea. I'm only standing here, so I'm not going to bother moving out of this spot I'm in. Yeah, so you just have to reach 1,000 to reach the next one. That's interesting. I mean, like, it's not hard to reach the amount needed. What is it going to be this time? It's the damage again. Right, Black Hole deals 40% damage total to the target when resonators in the team inflict Havoc Bane. That is one character. That is, as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure there's only like a few characters in the entire game that inflict those debuffs to begin with. I'm pretty sure the only characters that do are
Today will be a fine
Phoebe
day.
and Zani and Spectra Rover, which all apply the effect. Spectral Frazzle.
Today will be a fine day.
Cardathia and Kyakona,
The divinity
which
may
all
foresee the
do,
future
which
of the
both
world,
do
but I doubt
Arrow
they can predict
Erosion.
which song
Technically,
people will
Arrow
play
Rover
tomorrow.
2, but again, I count that as more of a technicality because they cannot apply it themselves. They have to be in a team with a character who applies a different debuff, so they don't really count them. I think the only other ones are
Your call.
Shisa, who
I'm
does
ready.
Havoc Bane,
Scissors
and
at the ready.
now she.
Let's reach
Oh,
farther
here she is.
destinations together.
Wuling, who now does
Tell
Electro
me,
Flare.
What bothers you?
I'm pretty sure of these only characters. They'll show up in
What
this menu with
bothers
with the little white background thing. I love Wuling so much. But yeah, pretty sure because it can only be a character released
Today will be a fine
starting with Phoebe. I'm pretty
Today
sure
will be a fine day.
because I'm pretty sure none of the other characters can.
Will decide.
So yeah, it's only come on, go to the left.
Today
It's only
will be a
Phoebe,
fine day.
Zani,
The divinity.
Kyakona,
The power.
Cardathia.
I shall have no.
I'd have thought
Wait,
originally that
late.
Augusta does it, but she doesn't.
While the moon cycle.
Your call.
Shisa. And then, as mentioned before, Wuling. And again,
Let me be
technically
there forever.
Arrow Rover, but again,
As
it
we
can
head
only be
toward our shared
applied
future, leaving the
here
past
in the
behind.
skill, and that's it. There is no other method by which to apply Arrow Erosion in this entire kit. Like, you can increase the max stacks a target can receive with the outro skill, but otherwise, this is the only Arrow Erosion in the kit, and that is removes all stacks of Spectral Frazzle, Havoc Bane, Fusion Burst, Glacier Shape, and Electro Flare, and then inflicts equal amount of Arrow Erosion. That's it. Which means that in a team by themselves, Arrow Rover is the only character who technically can apply their effect, but cannot do it by themselves, which is really sad.
Tell me, what bothers you?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what she does because I really want to play her.
Tell me, what bothers you?
She's so fun. I love her character so much. Anyway, so that's interesting that it's Havoc Bane, so it has to include Chisa. Because again, only character in the game that can apply it. I wonder who else they're gonna throw in here. And then they threw with all the Arrow Erosion characters. What was the point? It's such a weird way of doing it. I kind of want to do this. Do this. I want to use my own Cardathia because why not? The reason for why not is actually answerable, and that is that my Cardathia is not super well built. Her 4 cost Echo is only a blue rarity, so that'd be the main reason. But otherwise, everything else in her kit's just fine. Hello, wasn't expecting. I completely forgot that this was going to be you. How do you work? I've never used you before. But she does not fight with a gun. She is. If I had seen your gameplay before, I would have thought you were a freaking a pistol. I would have thought you were a freaking sword character. Do I do this, I think? Oh, that applies arrow erosion. What does this do? I have no idea what that did. What is that? What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna...
What form do you look?
I'm not gonna bother trying to figure out what the fuck Kyakon is doing. She can do whatever the fuck it is she's doing.
Come, meet your end. Dismantle flicker into form. Connection severed.
I don't know, I just hit a bunch of arrow damage, so I'm gonna assume that's good.
A perfect chord. Seeing is believing. Better get serious.
I should have read what she did beforehand, but it doesn't matter.
Presenting a poem of finale.
I'm gonna just press this button. I guess. I don't know what it's doing. She's doing something, I'm just gonna
The night's challenge has arrived.
do all that so I can then do skill. There we go.
True form. Reveal.
I should have all three, right? Yeah.
Charge forth with me. Sounding the death bell. Windstorm.
Die.
Sweep all the way.
You're not gonna die from this, but we're gonna take a shit ton of damage.
Watching. A perfect chord.
Yeah, I still have no idea how the fuck this character works. I'm just gonna press buttons and hope it does something. Story of my life.
Meet your end. To pieces. Structural collapse. Break apart.
Okay, so that is that attack.
Such is that blessing. Too reckless. Repent.
For silence beckons.
Time. Rise and crash.
Atonement.
Charge forth with me. Ruin my blade. Purge all evil. A divine envoy then. Thanks for watching. Let the show begin.
What does this do? I don't actually know what's happening. Is that dealing damage? Oh my god, it is! What the fuck? That's so funny. Why does this... What? What the fuck is this character, dude? What the... I will never understand the design philosophy of how they came up with 90% of these characters, dude. What the fuck? What the heck was she doing? I'm gonna read through her abilities really quick. Can you let me press buttons, please? Okay, I'm gonna read through Kyakona's abilities really quick. What was I
The
doing there?
divinity may foresee the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
Did you apply Spectrofrazzle? Hold on. But it only shows... That's weird. Why did she do both? I will never understand these characters. Oh. So so what I do is I just go right and then leave. Cool. Home tonic is done by default. Oh, so you don't even have to do the right one first. Uh, so yeah, apparently she can do spectrofrazzle, and I did not know that. So that's interesting. It's the only way she does that. Everything else does air erosion, but except for that, which is the one different one. Yeah, everything else is primarily based around her doing air erosion or something similar. Is she max HP scaling as well? No. Actually, she's not. Yet this is. Uh, oh, so she. Interesting. Uh, Interesting. So yeah, it literally is just switch to her, use her alt, and then just switch off, I guess. There's not really a reason to stay on, I guess, unless you're wanting to do her air erosion specifically, but like, does doing extra air erosion stacks even help Cardathea?
The power to split. The power to split.
I don't
Merge matter.
I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure she gets no benefit for other people doing air erosion. Because she applies air erosion herself. I think. Hold on. I forget where are the buffs she gets. I forget where to find the buffs she gives herself when you use the ability. Okay, here they are. Heart of Virtue. Uh, Interesting, actually. I've never actually paid attention. Does she not get extra bonus for attacking someone with? Uh, Interesting. A lot of these characters are hard to wrap your head around because it's like it's stuff like that that gets confusing. However, it is not the case for Zani. Zani does actually want other characters to apply as much of it as possible because she gets to do more stuff in her ult state the more stuff she has because of the should be all the way down here. The blaze. Yeah, every stack of heliacal ember converted from spectrofrazzle grants 5 blaze. So when I'm doing if I do skill plus the 18, so that's like 19. But that's 70 just straight from just doing that one ray around. But she gets more from other stuff as well. There's a lot with this. Plus she gets an extra 50. So if she just you just have to reach 100 blaze and then you just get the extra 50, which you don't technically need the extra 50. Again, as long as you hit 50, which is pretty easy. I mean, that's literally just doing this. There, 50 blaze. That just like that. Plus her ult, and then you get an extra 40. So she alone gives like 90. And then the last bit can just be gained from using her special skill. So like before you switch over to Phoebe, I just do that. That's one stack. Switch to Phoebe. Do hold skill, 2 enhanced charge attacks, ult, switch back, do the skill again, ult, then you have 150. And that gets her to just do a bunch more of the attacks, which is really broken. Because she only enters she only stops being able to do stuff once the last attack is finished. So if you have like one blaze or some shit and you go to do the first attack, you'll still be able to do the rest of them. It's kind of nuts how that works. What is this one? Oh, I can do full over. I kind of want to do full over. Quick reread real quick. Interesting they gave her cosmic ripples. What are the damage bonus in here? 0 resonance energy increases grants echo skill damage bonus. Oh yeah, it's technically considered echo damage, isn't it? Isn't it technically considered echo skill damage? Yeah, you can see all this stuff there with like considered echo skill damage, considered echo skill damage, considered echo skill. Yeah, I felt like when I saw something in the past, I was like echo skill damage increase. I was like, are there characters that specifically want to do echo skills? And that's because I didn't realize that. I forgot that they can just the same thing happens in Genshin a lot, but like you can have an attack count as a particular damage type, like Raiden's install state is considered burst damage, which is why it doesn't trigger some things correctly. Resonance skill damage. So yeah, like it tells you like the damage type in here because it has to specify, especially with her. I forget which ones you want to have. Which of the things she has. Because there's like the red and the blue ones. I just can't remember which one it is. I don't think it matters too much. Maybe not much other stuff she has like this. There's stuff in here, but I can't remember if she has any more. I think it's all in the Resonance Liberation. Yeah, it also makes sense for her that the main one you want is this one. But it's fascinating that she does like off-field damage. So when she's in the ult state, I guess she just doesn't get resonance energy because I guess they just didn't want you to have it for this specifically, just so you can get the bonus. That's interesting. Genshin has that, but only for the two characters that just don't have energy to begin with. They use a completely new. They use a unique mechanic, which is different. Anything else I should look at beforehand? I'm not entirely sure. For her, I think that should be fine. I guess we just go in. And who would you put with her? I only really want her because I really like her character. I don't know who else to put it with her. I guess is there like echo damage amplification? Is that a thing? Wait. Oh, wait, you're not supposed to be a main DPS? That's surprising. Interesting. So all this stuff is considered. Your stuff is considered echo skill damage. Wait,
Your call.
what? Hold on.
I'm ready.
Do you have the same stuff? What? I've never actually seen Law of Harmony before. That is an interesting effect. Holy crap. Is that Fenrico? I've never actually seen that. Hold on. Looking for counts as echo skill damage. That is a lot of words. What is this? Oh, that's just a stack, right. Wait. Oh, his ult is considered echo skill damage. For every 1% of Chuun's crit rate over 50%, skill increases the crit damage of all nearby active residents by 2% up to for 30 seconds up to 30%. So if you just have 65% crit rate, that's not hard to reach. Most of my characters are sitting at that point. That's really good, actually. Huh. Yeah, that all his ult is apparently considered echo skill damage. So is his outro skill. Yeah, okay. I should have gotten it if I had realized that earlier. To be fair, I hadn't realized that was an option. Plus, I also didn't realize how much I liked Frolova until, like, after the Chuyuan banner. Plus, I was working so hard just to get Zani. I couldn't have gone for Chuyuan as well. I needed to get Phoebe afterwards, too. And I lost the 50-50 for both, actually. Who do I put after that? I don't know who I would... I guess I'll put you for healing. Havoc damage is not bad. If I'm switching from Cantarella back to Frolova. Well, let's do that. And there's a lot to that one. I'm gonna... I'll do that one because there's a whole bunch of like weird stuff I'm gonna do with that. How long has it already been? 53 minutes. Jesus fuck.
Will the
I spent so much time
approaching
yapping.
sounds be beautiful enough?
You do not stop attacking? Okay. Oh, the girl actually seen that attack. Someone could tell me whether I should be doing like the skills or not.
Absolute life or death, no alternative. The soul, never enduring.
I love this. I love this mechanic so much. It's so cool.
Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Ensemble, symphony of life. Cadence, hope. It is ready. Chant, songs of old.
I love her so much. She's so fun. Should have like the echo damage on this still. So. Oh my god, she's doing so much damage. Where do you go? Come back here. Come back, you fuck. Oh, I didn't realize I could still dodge like this. How about I just couldn't do that? Okay, I need healing. How do I heal like you? I don't know how you heal. I didn't realize you could heal. Oh, that's healing. I can't. I'm not. I need to hit the ground, please.
Sink into the endless.
I still think the tacit mark on the tongue was just a bit much for this character.
Surrender to it.
I hate being in the air. Can I be on the ground, please? Oh my fucking god.
Oh, this will be how rude. Poor
She does not heal enough. Dear god.
What sleeps within bamboo? Retreat to gain ground. Mandate calls. Judgment falls. Behold this blade.
Come on, hit it, please. There we go.
Do
I move
keep
this
up.
blade.
Symphony of life. Thus, Mr. Bean. Waves rejoicing. Witness blossoms in yield.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, the damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I only have attack. I can't see the damage number. That wasn't enough. Retry. Okay, Cantarella's healing feels like absolute dog shit. I'm gonna just be real. It does not feel good.
The approaching sound speed.
It takes her like 3 years to heal a character. It's like 90% of the characters in this game. I feel like the only person who has seemed to heal good have been fucking. Honestly, Chisa and Baijiu might be the only good healers in this entire fucking game.
What sleeps within bamboo? Time is here. Like bamboo. One strike. Settle it all. Constant. In chain.
Chant. Songs of birds.
I can't see where I am. Problem is, with the position I'm at, it's hard to actually tell what I'm doing. Can you be on the ground, please? Yeah, I'm trying to dodge, but it's being really hard too. And I press a button and then it just doesn't do anything. Can you not fucking do this, please? I hate enemies that are like this. Can I be... Why am I not moving? Hello? I hate the dodge system in this game. It's like 90% of the time I just can't fucking do anything. Because they decided, let's make it so you can be hit and like 90% of enemies can hit you into the air. But then make it so you can't actually escape once you're in the air. Like you can't do anything. You're just kind of stuck there.
surge of deep tides. That tickles. Oh, this will be fun.
What sleeps within bamboo? Time is here.
I didn't get to do the full one, goddammit.
Nothing that won't kill.
I'm pressing dodge and it's just not doing anything. Because I'm still stuck in a different animation.
One strike. Settle it all. Constant. In chain. I move as a voice.
We were there together. Absolute.
It spawned then?
Sounds